Yo, look, it's Kabal here, and what if I told you I can actually make your gaming experience smart? As you guys kind of can tell, I've been trying to create this room very smart. I have my voice assistant right behind me, right over here. I even got a smart air purifier right over here. Created a smart gaming massage chair. So there's a lot of ways I've been trying to make this room right here completely smart, and I'm looking into other smart tech so that this room will be completely automated and full-on futuristic. And I came across like this ad on Amazon because I do a lot of Amazon shopping, and basically it's something called Amazon Luna. When I read what exactly Amazon Luna is, this reminds me of Google Stadia. It's basically a service to where it's like the Netflix of gaming. And for a lot of people, Google Stadia wasn't really that popular. But I was curious for the idea of what if you can actually play a full-on gaming library. You don't even have to download the game, you just have access to that game. All you have to do is pay a subscription. And just by reading this, I'm about to accept the invitation because I'm actually very curious of how this whole service actually does work. So these are some of the games that you can play on this service. So I see Sonic Mania, I see Assassin's Creed Valhalla, I see Overcooked, which is very interesting. We have even Watchdog Legions, which my friend Austin's been wanting me to play for a long time, as well as one of my viewers want me to play Resident Evil Biohazard, which is going to be very interesting. And apparently you have access to all these games for a subscription price. So these are the subscriptions that you can choose between. So you can just choose Luna Plus, which is $5.99 a month, which is for early access people, and you have unlimited hours of play, which is honestly amazing. So you can play literally anywhere and it does not cap out. And this is what really intrigued me, because like Google Stadia was the same way, where you just literally just bought the controller and then you just use the device that is around. But I don't really think they had any capabilities. It says right here PC, Mac, Fire TV, and web apps such as like the iPhone, the iPad, and Androids, and it's the same way for Ubisoft Plus. And that to me is very interesting because I have a Fire Stick on this TV right here, and obviously I have a computer, PC, or Mac, but it literally tells you that if you just need a little dongle, a Fire Stick, just to play these games, this might actually be a solution for you. But here's the why I said you can literally make this smart. So obviously you need to buy the controller. You can use this controller with Alexa. You can literally tell the assistant to play a video game for you, which that's dope. So I'm really considering on getting the service and letting you guys try this out. So I'm going to go ahead and get the controller, accept the subscription and stuff like that, try this out, and then give you guys feedback on what I think about the service. It is time to try out this controller. So we actually have the actual Amazon Luna controllers that will actually help me play the games that are going to be on Amazon Luna. And I also decided to choose the Ubisoft Plus subscription, so I'm paying the $14.99, and they actually have a lot more options of games right here. But before I get into that, we're actually going to go dive in deep into the controllers. All right, so let's go ahead and take this out right here. So we are greeted by the Luna as well as the good old controller. First off, good grip. All right, really interesting that it actually has grip on the back. It definitely does remind me of an Xbox One controller. I'll show you guys in comparison. So I mean, just look how similar that is in terms of the Luna as well as the Xbox controller. The thumb layout is the same. Even the buttons are almost exactly the same in terms of the XYBA. The D-pad looks very similar, but the only thing that looks very much different, I mean, you could also say this is comparable to like a Switch controller as well, like a Switch Pro controller. Got a little bit of a pamphlet basically showing you how to set up the controller, since I actually got to set it up through the app as well. All right, so let's see here. No Luna controller. Let's go ahead and add it. I would like to use the Bluetooth as well, so let's go ahead and press this. We gotta hold this for 3 seconds. Now I will say, throughout this fiasco of just trying to figure out how to set up this controller, I went through a bunch of disconnections, and then the weirdest part is that this happened. Hold on, let me just get out of the setup. It literally says it's already connected. What? That's so weird. It's already ready. All right, so these are the games that we can actually try out, which the ones I'm going to be excited about is going to be all the Assassin's Creed games, a couple of the Far Cry.
I did not realize Rainbow Six Siege is on here, but I can play that. There's a lot more other games, but this is only like basically Ubisoft Plus. I got a lot more games right over here. Like we got Sonic Mania, we got Resident Evil, we got a game called Grid. But the one game I actually do want to play on here, and it is a pretty old game. It's going to be Assassin's Creed Syndicate. So I'm going to play it on here just for a little bit. And then once we actually got it running, I'm going to go ahead and quickly switch to the Fire TV and see how seamless it is. So far, the game actually looks really dope. It actually looks good in terms of the quality. It's very seamless, and the weird thing about this is cloud gaming. So this game is not installed on a hard drive on my computer. This is all from a server from God knows where. Alright, so let's see how this game kind of plays. So smoothly. In terms of the thumbstick, I can't tell if that's a delay, but I do feel some sort of delay. Yeah, there is a delay when I'm moving around the character, so moving the thumbstick, it won't turn around. Like, it's not very synced up properly. So moving the character doesn't seem like it's very smooth, but I wonder if it's because like this controller is trying to be connected to, I guess, my computer, because it's not. The Bluetooth in this controller is not connected directly into the computer. Okay, but let's see if we can actually play. So, okay, so can we try to murder people? So I guess we could try. What the hell? I don't know. It's been a while since I played Assassin's Creed, so I can't really like figure out how to play this game. Can we not jump? Okay, so for all my Assassin's Creed viewers, I'm sorry. Okay, so now we pause it. So now I played a little bit. The controller has a little bit of a delay, but we're actually gonna try it out on this TV to see how seamless it is with Amazon Luna. All right, so here it is right here. We have to go ahead and select it. So let's go ahead and select Luna. Gives us this little tiny app right here. Let's go. Look at that. It even recognized it. You are streaming this game on another device. Would you like to continue playing here? Yes. It's going to recognize, and I bet it's going to switch from here to here. Found the game server. All right. Look at that. Look at that. We just moved from here to there. That is awesome. So yeah, it easily recognized, and it was very, very quick. So let's go ahead and try and play a game on here. So it's not really spot on whenever I press a button. There's still a little bit of delay. It's not like when you press it, it selects. And it could also be just because of the game, but it should, honestly, when I press it, it should have selected. So like, well, yeah, let's go ahead and return back. Oh, that is just, ew. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. The quality looks terrible. I'm gonna give you a better perspective of what exactly am I talking about. But like, okay, so it looks kind of all right. But I don't know, from this TV alone, let me try moving the controller. Anyway, the controller is also synced up with the TV, which I do like, but just look. I don't know, like everything is all boxy, pixelated, and it could just because of my TV, but this looks ugly. That quality looks absolutely terrible. Now we're also gonna do a bonus thing. Let's try out playing this game on my phone. So I didn't really go in depth of how to actually play Amazon Luna on your mobile phone, but basically what you have to do is on your iPhone, you kind of have to search up Safari, and you have to download the Luna app through Amazon Luna on Amazon.com. You have to make it into like a shared page, and then now you actually have the app, and then you can play any game through Amazon Luna on there. For Android, you would actually have to download it on Chrome. And there you go, that's actually how you play it on mobile. Alright, we're in. And then, based on that quality right there, let me see if we're still recording. We're good? So I think we're good to go. The quality looks okay, so that's a very interesting observation. So the quality looks really good on mobile, on PC, but not really that much on the TV right there. The quality does seem to look a little bit better on this game than it is What I might try to do to redeem the TV, in terms of the TV, I'm going to go ahead and try Assassin's Creed Valhalla and see if the quality of that game looks a little bit better than it does on Assassin's Creed Syndicate, since this is a very much older game. Alright, so far, quality looks fine. It does look choppy. It does look like it's lower than 30 frames per second. Like, look at that. I'm recording this camera at 60 frames per second, and that looks very choppy. See, look how smooth this game looks. It looks so much better on the PC. So yeah, Amazon, you're doing very well on the PC side, but the TV side, man, you need something much more powerful. And I wonder if the Fire Cube would allow something like that. But the main thing, can I set up a routine with this device right here? Okay, so this is the only one that I got developed. TV turns on. Okay? The TV turns on, and then Luna is launched. That is the only routine I can actually set up here. So here's the setup right here. It's called Gamers Addict or Gaming Addict, and I set it up to called I'm ready. No. Fuck. So I have my command, as you can see on the phone, it shows me turning on the TV, and then I had this set up. Basically, I had to go into Add Action, go into Fire TV, my Fire Stick, and I can only select the play content one time. Here's basically the gist of everything that I basically will say. If you're going to be playing this on PC, it's actually going to feel smooth and seamless. It's going to actually be a great experience for you when you're playing Amazon Luna. There's no drop in quality. There's a little bit of an input delay. I don't know if that's because of the controller. Later on, I realized the connectivity on this controller is actually wireless. It has the option to give you Bluetooth, and that's how it's able to act as like a controller on this app right here. On phone, it was actually would be rather be in second place. It was very enjoyable, but the screen is very small, and I actually run the game on an actual iPhone 11, and it has these black bars that you kind of see on the edge, but it's actually not that bad of a visual experience. So if I had something like the iPad Pro and I just set up on here and I was just playing video games on the iPad Pro, it's actually not that bad of an experience. But then we get to the TV experience, which I'm assuming that's what a lot of people are going to be using it for, and it is in beta. The whole entire product is not even out just yet. They really need to do something with the TV experience, or it's got to be with the Fire Stick. But if you have a normal Fire Stick, I would either recommend you to get a better upgraded Fire Cube or Fire Stick, or just to get a little tiny adapter to where like you can actually add Ethernet support to that Fire Stick, because the quality playing on that TV is absolutely terrible. And then setting up a routine for your smart home, if you really are dedicated to being a gamer in terms of the smart life, the only way you can set it all up is you have to literally have your controller right next to your bed and then set up the routine of your TV turning on and then launching the app. You cannot use the microphone button on your PC as well as your phone, but you can use this microphone button directly on the Amazon Luna app on the Fire Stick. And you can only select games if you're on the Amazon Luna app. If you're trying to launch games outside of the Luna app, it'll basically just take you to other places. Because when I was trying to set up the routine, I was trying to set it up to where I could play Assassin's Creed Valhalla directly, but you can only set it up only when you launch into the app. Or else you'll actually be getting what I kept getting the whole entire time, the Assassin's Creed movie that came out quite a bit ago. So would I recommend this to people? I'm a little bit on the fence here. It has so much potential to be used in terms of your smart gaming lifestyle. I, for one, would love to wake up to playing video games, but I would like to set it up into particular games. And it's not really the Luna's fault, it's more of like Amazon, because I can only set up to one thing to where it can launch, but I wish I can get it to where like I can launch the app and then launch a particular game with that on the side. That would be absolutely amazing, and then I could have the freedom to change whatever game I can play. I also wish that they can fix the quality. I get that they are in beta, but that's one thing they really need to fix, because if there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be playing on their TVs, they're going to have to upgrade their system in order for you to actually have a better viewing experience. But if they're PC gamers or if they're mobile gamers, I would highly recommend playing it out through there. So that's our review, guys. Hope you guys enjoy. And that's pretty much it. Until then, Kabal out.
I'm trying to win the race. We're in a cop chase. I don't know where to go. No, no, no.